Hey everybody, welcome to my suburban oasis. My name is Soleil. I garden in a zone 6A in mid-Michigan, and today we are out in the garden. It is a mild 70 degrees with quite the breeze going on, and we just got like another inch of rain. I'm hoping those of you who have been looking for some rain have gotten what you needed, but we are definitely overdue for a little bit of a dry spell here. The grass is green. It's grown probably 2 inches in the last few days. It's kind of crazy. So I was going to do a video for you guys about pruning my hedge, but something seems to have happened and the video turned off. I'm not sure exactly what happened, but look, I have a beautiful pruned hedge back here. It's gorgeous. I can't take you along for the ride, but I can tell you that it took me a bit of time because it was really unruly. It had gotten probably a few feet actually higher than I wanted it to be. And so I was able to get it trimmed back quite well. I first started out with the electric trimmer, and after I did that, I busted out my hand choppers and took my hand hedge clippers to it and kind of tidied it up a little bit more. And hopefully you can see how I have created a little bit of a curved edge to this that goes along with the curved edge of the half moon garden. It's definitely gotten a lot bigger and better since we initially planted it, and it is made of just 3 shrubs. And these are a privet that has a really nice golden growth on its new growth. So that project is done. So I am going to now take you through, I've got my handy dandy secateurs, and we're just going to walk through the garden with them and find what needs to have a little bit of pruning, because as I look around, there is so much to do. Literally, the grass was mowed, gosh, less than a week ago, probably 4 days ago, and it is so long. It is crazy. I also will tell you that I was going to come through and trim up the paths in the potager garden, but I mean, look at this path. How can I can't. I haven't been able to. Because look at the alyssum. Isn't that beautiful? It's so pretty. I'm just gonna let it grow over the bricks because it got nice and cool and we got lots of rain and the alyssum perked up and now it's gorgeous. So I can't bear to, you know, cut all of that away. I just want to enjoy it for a little while longer. Fall is going to hit us in no time at all, so I'll enjoy some blooms while we can. And because of all of the rain and the cloudiness, I have not had but 2 tomatoes ripen on my vine, you guys. It's crazy. We do have a groundhog that ate some of them, but other than that, there's plenty of tomatoes that are left on the vine that haven't ripened. All right, well, let me grab the tripod and we will head back into the shade garden back here and see what needs to be trimmed, because I know we've got some stuff. All we're going to do today is just some cutbacks. I will have plenty of time to come through and clean up my piles, but I want to make the piles first, and then it'll be very efficient at coming through and picking them up. Because there just looks like there's so much to do, you guys. We got those hostas trimmed. Now you'll see we have some seed heads back here where the hostas have bloomed and the pollinators have pollinated them and they're becoming seeds. So I don't want to leave those on the hosta. Over here we have the Crosa Regal that has bloomed, and very, very tall bloom stalks on this one. All I'm going to do is take these and I'll put these into the same pile with the others that I just clipped. That way we'll have one nice pile. There we go. That looks so much better already. A couple of striptease hostas over here with a few small stems. Boy, you cannot even see the boxwood anymore under this Hakona Chloe grass. The boxwood was a topiary and we were making it a double topiary, which is why the stake is here, but you can't even see it anymore. So let's get this Summit Substance Hosta over here because it's got a lot of stems on it as well. These are so big. I hesitate to make any major decisions about moving certain things this year because of how much water we've gotten. It really has not been a normal year in terms of precipitation. We've probably gotten at least twice as much rain as we normally get. Huh, that feels better. Over here we have some stems coming up on this honeysuckle bush, so I'm going to grab those. Normally, if I caught these early enough, I would have been able to just pull them off, but now I actually have to clip them off. Oh, just a couple weeks ago and that would have been a little easier. Lots and lots of hosta blooms that have gone over that I just need to trim up. Now over here we have phlox, which is standing really nice and tall, and it actually has quite a bit of blooms left on it. I think I'm going to leave this one, even though it has powdery mildew on it right now. It's not great, but it's not super horrible. So we'll leave this one, but we're going to go after one that is underneath of the purple leaved thundercloud plum over here. Oh no, look at that. Overnight it has stuck out a whole bunch of new blooms. I can't clip this. It looks so pretty. All right, well, we'll leave it even though it's got powdery mildew on it. That's all right. I just like the blooms. I'm going to enjoy those while they last. Just looking around to see what else needs to be trimmed back while we're here. Not a whole lot. I've gotten to most of the hostas in this garden bed, so that's good. I did trim a few leaves back away from this pieris because it was having some struggle with growing here and having some light, so that's been trimmed a little bit and hopefully that will help. But when the hostas die back, we have a lot of work to do this fall. All right, I am going to clip back all of these hostas here at the end, even though some of them are still blooming, because I think it will look a whole lot better. I just think it looks tidier when I get these cleaned up. I do usually let my hostas have their nice full bloom, but as soon as they start to set seed pods, that's when I start to think that they don't look very great and they're not attracting the pollinators as much, so I don't really feel bad about clipping them back. These hostas have lost quite a bit of their blue shine, or their blue wax, but they're still gorgeous. Oh, how much better is that? Sometimes it doesn't take a whole lot to make a little area look that much better, huh? We'll get a couple that are right over here as well. Sometimes it's just the little tiny details. All right, well, that's it for today. Thank you for joining me out in the garden. Sorry about the technology glitch this time, and I hope you enjoyed kind of walking through the garden and just doing a little bit here and there with me, because that's really how I garden. How do you garden? Do you attack one big project at a time, or do you go at it little by little, or just kind of putz around and enjoy your gardening time? Let me know in the comments below. I can't wait to hear from you. We'll see you next time.